But apart from aviation, it's about auto stocks and how they are chugging along very nicely as we've been saying it. And auto index is at a record high with a lot of its constituents being at record high as well. Ashwin Patil joins us to talk to us a bit more about it. He's of course the analyst tracking the auto sector at LKP Securities. Ashwin, recently we have been hearing reports that the passenger vehicle retail registrations have been slowing down, while of course the rural economy is picking up and things are looking on the upside for the two-wheelers. Do you think it's time now for a bit of a sector churn and portfolio churn away from four-wheelers into two-wheelers?
See, on the back of a very low base last year, two-wheeler industry has been performing good this year, and till date, more than about 12 to 15% kind of growth these companies are seeing at this point in time, and we believe that this industry will be definitely performing better than any other auto industries segments like passenger vehicles or commercial vehicles or tractors. So definitely, I think that they were running out of favor last year, but this year belongs to two-wheeler, I guess. So definitely, passenger vehicles, we are seeing that there is definitely some sort of slowdown observed apart from the SUV segment, which is doing well. The small car segment has been running into huge negatives, especially for companies like Maruti. And while on the other hand, SUVs are running at a very good run rate. So I think apart from SUVs, overall passenger vehicle industry has not been, performing great. We know that the monsoons were not that great. There were, the unseasonal rains were there. So the small segment, which is quite price sensitive and mainly dominated by the rural markets, is facing sort of pressure. Definitely, we can say that there is some sort of revival we can see in the rural markets, but still they are not yet out of the woods. Because the overall Kharif was not good, the Rabi sowing was not great. So I think that surely passenger vehicles had their great time, but this year belongs to two-wheeler. So there can be a good churning from passenger vehicles to two-wheelers, because after the Q3 numbers were good for all the two-wheeler companies, and surely I would say that one can definitely look at certain companies within the two-wheeler pack.
Okay, that's good to hear. Ashwin, at the same time, what one has seen is that the farm equipment segment of the auto majors continues to be beleaguered. I mean, if you look at a conglomerate like M&M as well, while EV as a space may be what the street is excited about, but farm equipment, or for that matter, even for escorts, that really continues to remain under pressure. Do you see contra opportunities here, though?
See, definitely, I mean, this year is going to be a negative year for farm equipment sector. We believe about, mid-single digit kind of degrowth for farm equipment sector this year. As guided by the companies like Mahindra and Mahindra Escorts, etc. So, everything will be pinned down on FY25, because if the monsoons are great that time, so we can see a good growth in FY25. So, but just like, IMD as well as SkyMed, both the Med departments have pointed towards a good growth in FY25. I mean, good monsoons in FY25, so we can see a good growth in the FES segment. And at this point in time, at least the retails are holding on well, though the wholesale numbers are not looking that great. But going forward, as the non-agri usage of tractors also might go up, depending on the capex cycle getting kicked in. So, though the agri usage, we will be sitting on the fences to look at the performance of the monsoon this year in FY25, and then only we'll be able to take a call. But as of now, we would stay away from that sector.
Okay, so staying away from the commercial vehicles, farm equipment specifically. But Ashwin, do you think this rally that we are witnessing is purely on the valuation re-rating that people are expecting? This year is going to see a lot of primary market action as well, right? Ather Energy just is looking at submitting its DRHP. We have Ola Electric, which is likely to come soon. Hyundai is going to be one of those major ones that Street is watching out for. What part of this traction in stock markets right now would you attribute to earnings versus valuation re-rating?
See, I think that surely, I mean, for the two-wheelers, at least the valuations are looking quite comfortable rather than passenger vehicles like Maruti is trading close to about 30 times and all. So while two-wheelers are, lower than 20s. So I think valuation definitely, though the markets have risen so much, the stocks have seen a lot of rally, but still, there is some steam left on the valuation side. Definitely there is some sort of comfort on the valuations because of the earnings that are looking good for the two-wheelers. Next year also it will be a good year for two-wheelers. So many launches are coming on from the houses of Hero MotoCorp, Bajaj, TVS, etc. So I think, to cash in on that opportunity, definitely we think that fundamentals are in place, but valuation opportunity is also looking great at this point in time.
Okay, Ashwin, great to have you on the show. Thanks as always for taking the time out and joining in. Let me also welcome on board Sunil Subramaniam and find out where he sees value within the auto pack right now.